Welcome back, everybody, to IGN Live at E3 2016. I'm Max Scoville. You don't care about me. You care about Graham Goring, who is the lead story designer for Traveler's Tales. You're working on a little game called Lego The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it's a tiny little game. Yeah.
It's exactly what it sounds like, and it sounds awesome. First things first, this game is out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, June 28th on everything.
That makes me really happy because like I legitimately hate doing those interviews where it's like, when do we get this? And I'm like, oh, we're not talking about that yet. It's a ways off. This is, I mean, we've gotten Lego Star Wars games. The first one was 2005, you were saying?
Yeah, 2005. So yeah, it's been quite a while.
And there's like there's a legacy at this point. A Legacy. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I really seriously apologize. What's going on right here? This is
okay,
Poe
right.
Dameron.
So this is one of our new story adventures. So the game covers, the main film as well, but we also have these 6 levels that effectively lead into the very start of the movie. And so with this one, you're playing as Poe Dameron and you're rescuing Admiral Akbar from the Finalizer. And that means dropping into a trash compactor. Because what's Star Wars without a trash compactor?
Exactly.
So yeah, we're gonna be sort of puzzling our way through this and finding our way through. So what's really cool is that we've got all this dialogue playing, and it's been pretty much voiced by all the actors from the movie.
You got Harrison Ford in a video game.
I got Harrison Ford in a video game.
How was that?
I assume a money truck was involved, but I don't know. But it's so cool because we want it to be as authentic as possible, and I got to write lines for Han Solo and have Han Solo say them.
That's awesome. I feel like most of Harrison Ford's lines are like, "My wife and my family." Like, this is so cool. This is also, this is a stupid question. Is this the first voiced Lego Star Wars game?
Yeah.
Okay, and you got Harrison Ford. You got Max von Sydow?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you name it, because obviously he's in the movie for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, you got more lines in this game from him than.
Yeah. So we got one of the new story adventures is the bit where he's going across Jakku to deliver the thing to Poe Dameron.
That's awesome.
And so yeah.
Did you get the Admiral Akbar voice actor before he passed away?
Sorry?
The voice actor who did Admiral Akbar?
It's a guy called Tom Kane who is in sort of loads of Disney stuff, who's doing our Admiral Akbar, who's kind of like, the approved guy to do it.
Okay.
But sadly we weren't able to get, the genuine article on that particular one, but
well,
Tom's great.
This is, so, you got BB-8 rolling around.
Yeah. So BB-8, he can interact with a whole bunch of devices. 'Cause I think he's like everyone's favourite character from the movie.
Oh yeah, totally.
Even though he's just like a ball with half a ball on top, but he's like really sophisticated. But we're trying to get out of this trash masher, and he's just made things worse instead.
This is very bad.
Little rascal. What's he up to now? So are these Dianogas in here?
Yeah, these are Dianogas.
Okay.
Because again, it's really nice to have those little touchstones from the original, trilogy.
Yeah.
But yeah, people need to get past them. So we've got these things called multi-builds, which are like new to the game, where you can sort of choose how you get rid of the Dianoga. But there's some little baby Dianogas in here that I'm going to get rid of.
Those are terrifying. Those are just little nightmare animals.
Yeah. You can even zap them with BB-8.
You've also got Rathtars in here, right?
Yeah, I've got Rathtars. We have a whole level where, in fact, we've actually got a new story level where you're capturing the Rathtars. Because there's that line in the movie where he says he used to have a bigger crew.
Yeah.
And you basically find out how the crew met their demise.
So speaking of crews and size of crews, Lego games have gotten, like, you keep upping the roster. Like, it keeps getting weirder and weirder where it's like, oh yeah, this one's got Jimmy Fallon in it. And you're like, what? What?
You did that, yeah.
How many characters are in Lego Force Awakens?
It's 200 plus.
What the?
Well, but this is the game where you want that because
Yeah.
I don't know about you. When I saw Star Wars for the first time when I was a kid, you'd see a little droid in the background and think, oh, I'd love to see more about that.
Yeah.
And so when we did this game, we can totally do that. You can play as that
I
little
have
droid.
a legitimate Star Wars collecting problem. I buy like that one cross-eyed droid from Mos Eisley. It's like CC7 or something. He's weird looking. I put Zuckuss' trench coat on him. It's idiotic. Obviously, I think my biggest complaint about Force Awakens is the fact that it didn't linger enough on those weird background characters.
Yeah.
Like we got the Maz Kanata sequence, but like you guys are expanding on this. You've got one of my new favorite expanded universe background characters, I guess, Captain Athano and Quiggold.
Yeah.
They are
level.
these are the guys who Finn almost runs off with. These space pirates.
Yeah.
What's their deal?
Well, okay, so at the start of this level, there's a cutscene which shows Poe arriving in their ship, and they're the guys that steal that ship from a First Order installation in another level. So
Okay.
it all kind of like pieces together like a puzzle.
How is it structured? Does it start before The Force Awakens, or does it start with the movie and then it jumps around?
Well,
Or
the first level is basically the end of Return of the Jedi. There's like a little throwback.
oh wow.
And then you go into The Force Awakens. And then as you get to a point where it makes sense, we unlock sort of a bit of a backstory. Like, so in the movie where you get onto the Eravana and there are the Rathtars, after that we unlock that level where you can play and capture the Rathtars. So yeah, it happens at regular times. You use gold bricks to unlock them that you get from all the side missions in the hubs you can explore. So yeah, there is a ridiculous amount of content in this game.
Yeah, I know you guys have been really big on kind of like increasing the level size as we've gone on. I think, God, Lego Marvel Superheroes was one of my most played games for a while. Partially because I didn't figure out how to turn on the brick multiplier or the stud multipliers properly. So I was like sinking hours and hours in that Galactus level trying to collect all the studs. That was open world. That was like a big old thing, and then there were sort of levels hidden within it. How are you approaching the level structure for Force Awakens?
So basically, as you play through the game, occasionally you'll go into these little hub worlds, like the Takar Resistance Base, or the inside of the Millennium Falcon, or Starkiller. And then once you've been to those, you can revisit them and explore them, and there'll be loads of side missions and characters to unlock and things like that. And that's how you get most of the gold bricks in the game, in fact. So you can play these new story adventures. But there's 5 of them, like Resistance Base, Starkiller, Jakku, Takodana Castle after it gets destroyed. Yeah, there's like I say, it's a big game.
Nice. I saw something floating around online and didn't have a chance to stop and actually look at it. There's a Ralph McQuarrie Boba Fett in there somewhere, like the white costume Super Trooper outfit.
Yeah. So as well as because obviously, like I said, 200 plus characters. It's not just from this movie.
Yeah,
there's a whole bunch of them that we take from the old movies, and as well as some of things like Clone Wars and things like that. So yeah, we good work. It's just such a rich tapestry to draw from.
Yeah, no, I'm legitimately like jealous you guys get to do this. Obviously, you've got the kind of trademark like Traveler Tales, like the humor.
Yeah.
We saw Kylo Ren chopping up a salad in the trailer the other day. Like, how difficult is that to negotiate with Lucasfilm and Disney? Like, are they cool with it?
They are so cool with it.
Really?
I think like I say, our last one was 11 years ago, so there's a relationship there, and they know that everything we do that sort of pokes fun is done really affectionately because we love Star Wars. We're not going to do anything that they aren't happy about. So yeah, they're really cool with it, and just the best people to work with.
That's awesome. You guys are obviously you're always iterating, and it's kind of cool because you're only going to make a Lego minifig look so good.
Yeah.
But you're trying to obviously make a pretty new game. What's the thing you focused on here? Like, what's the thing you guys are most proud of in terms of like a new thing
We kind of got 3 big new things.
Okay.
One is this multi-build. You just saw me basically building different things with the same pile of bricks, because that's what kids do with Lego.
Right.
And so we can do puzzles from that, or you can just do, like when I poked the Dino Ogre in the eye, you could have chosen something else. You could have like electrified it, so it means that the next time you play the game, you see something different. The other thing that we, I should have done that.
Yeah.
The other thing is our flight gameplay is massively improved. So that's really cool because it used to be a bit flat, a bit 2D. We're just going to go into some now actually and see it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about this.
The other thing is our blaster battles because it wouldn't be Star Wars without the with the lasers down the corridors, and so we've got these really cool little third-person sequences where you get into cover and then you totally start blasting lasers. In fact, there's actually a middle section to this level that we've just sort of skipped over that includes loads of blaster battles. And they're really cool because, you can hit loads of enemies and charge up like a super attack where you just weaponize the hyperdrive and you're absolutely mowing them down. It's really cool.
All right. Well, we got to wrap things up pretty soon, but I do want to see a little bit of this vehicle stuff here. How many vehicles are in the game? And is it sort of like the Refit approach where you can summon them, or is it more like sequences?
There's about 40 plus vehicles and creatures that we can unlock. And yeah, you can use them because a lot of these little side missions you do are straight combat missions. So you'll be able to take whatever ship you like in there. And as well as having like the full-size ships, you have these really cute microfighters where it's like you built the Millennium Falcon out of 12 bricks and it somehow looks perfect. It's like I say, ridiculously packed.
Oh man. Oh, okay. That looks. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we have these like on-rail sequences.
The space octopus?
Yeah. I mean, that's. I think they're from the Clone Wars, those creatures. But like I say, if there's something that you saw in like one of in the movie or in one of the accompanying things, we tried stuffing it in there. I mean, as well as these on-rail bits, we got open arena bits where you're fully in control of the ship.
Yeah. Graham, thank you so much for coming by and showing this off.
Hey, thank you.
I love Star Wars. When is this out officially?
June 28th.
June 28th, so real soon. You don't have to wait too long for it. If this looks like something that strikes your fancy, good, go check it out. If it doesn't, I've got bad news. You're dead inside because it's Lego Star Wars. We've got plenty more E3 stuff coming up real soon, so don't go anywhere. I love this show. It's very fun. I'll see you guys in a bit.